For question 2, you're asked to do several different kinds of exponential challenges. Question A asks you to write down the value of 10 to the power of 0. Anything to the power of 0 is 1. We have a number in standard form. We have a regular number, and we're asked to write it down in standard form. And standard form is such that you've got a number between 1 and 10 times 10 to the power of something, right? So in order for this to be a number between 1 and 10, the decimal is going to have to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places to the right to make 4.2. To make 4.2, right? And because it moved 5 places to the right, our exponent is going to need to be -5. Because we have a small number, right? So in order to restore the number in standard form back to its original form, you would need to multiply by 10 to the power -5. We'd end up needing to move the decimal back to the left to make a number that's very small. You get 1 mark for that complete answer. Question C asks you to record 6.4 times 10 to the power 4 as a numerical value. So essentially what we're doing is we're multiplying that by 10 to the power 4, or moving the decimal over 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. And so essentially that number is 64,000. And then the last question asks you to multiply 2 numbers and write them in standard form. It's possible that you could have done this by creating those numbers and multiplying them out, but I mean, ultimately we just need to multiply 6.4 times 2, right? We just need to multiply these 2 front portions, and you end up getting 12.8, all right? And then we combine these 2 together, and when you multiply 2 things with the same base, you add the exponents, so you end up with times 10 to the power of 5 plus 4 is 9. All right, but remember what I said about standard form needing to be a number like between 1 and 10 times 10 to the power of something. And so if we're going to modify this number, we're going to need to move the decimal over 1 time, making the number smaller. And so I'm going to end up with 1.28 times 10 to the power of. And if I move the number over, this is going to have to become bigger, 10 to the power of 10.